Okay, so I'm kind of continuing on a video that I know I haven't released on YouTube, and maybe I will. I just need to maybe edit some of it out. I don't know if I will ever release it or not. It's like a 3 hour long self-reflection. I don't know why anyone would need to see that, but um, I was rewatching it earlier today and thinking about some points, and one of the points that I outlined there is that there's three different types of engagement with life, and how I want to move towards um, the self-serving engagement with life. Um, I'm not gonna go too much into detail of it, but the core kind of consequence of that idea is well, I was reflecting the impact of that idea. I was reflecting on how do I actually engage with this, you know, way of living. And one of the things was to stop doing things that you need to do and start focusing more on what do you want. And if you want something, just do it. Like, just don't think about it. Don't cut any corners. Don't try to do this dopamine manipulation where like you create a barrier between um this bullshit that everyone fucking seems to believe. Like creating little walls between you and reward, or like the things that you want, so that you can train yourself to be more tolerant to self-abuse. Fucking stupid slave normie shit. Um, Basically, what I've been doing is just removing these barriers and just going straight to it. Unless there's a real barrier, like not having any money. That is a real barrier. That's not an artificial one. And, you know, not being able to do things you want because you don't have any money is going to create reasonable and organic desire to have more money. You don't need to do this autistic thing like role playing like you have no money and then teasing yourself. Uh, like, come on, it just doesn't work. It's really stupid. I don't know. It just has never worked for me personally. I don't. Maybe uh, it seems like one of those, bullshit ideas. Whatever. So I've kind of been really asking myself what do I want and just going and doing it. It's like, what do I want right now? It's like, I'll be chilling, I'll be like, I want ice cream. Okay, I'm going and I'm buying ice cream. And then I'll come back and I'll be chilling, and not even 2 minutes later, I want ice cream. Okay, I'm going and buying ice cream. Like, this level of autism, like not allowing myself to talk out of, my own desires, not being like, oh, how much does ice cream cost? Can I afford ice cream? Like, come on, ice cream's cheap as fuck. Compared to having destroyed nervous system, the price that you pay for ice cream, even per month, even if I was to eat ice cream every single time I wanted ice cream, it would not make like the slightest impact on my financials. Plus, I'm starting to break even financially, so not even a problem. Whatever. But um, on this note, I was kind of just doing trying to do things that I want and really asking myself, what do I actually want? And something kind of interesting happened. Usually when I'm bored and I'm like kind of spent, don't have any energy left, I go into like passive mode. I go watch something, I go, I don't know, play something, or I go and scroll for hours or something, right? I do something passive that takes very little energy, right? Just kind of try to time skip my mind. And I kind of asked myself, what do I actually want to do? And in that moment, it became kind of obvious to me that I don't even want to scroll. I don't want to do that shit. I want to. What I ended up doing is fucking sitting down and staring at a wall for like 2 hours. That's what I want to do in life. That's the craziest part. That's genuinely what I wanted to do. And um, interestingly enough, by doing that, um, I felt surprisingly, I don't know how to put it, like my nervous system felt, I wouldn't say I felt like happy or excited or anything. I just felt good. Not in like a, I don't know how to put it. It felt better than anything has felt in a long time. In its own way. It's not like, oh, I haven't experienced this level of pleasure than more than staring at a wall. Of course I have, but I don't know how to describe it. I like words to articulate it. It felt like really grounding in like a really positive way. Staring at a wall for 2 hours. Um, and that kind of made me realize something. I kind of, I don't know, like my thoughts were just running, and I remembered some idea that I saw from some other YouTube, kind of like me, a guy who's just explaining ideas, but rich as fuck. Um, and the idea he explained there is your personality is like split into different actors, and they all want different things. And I kind of remembered this idea, and I was like, yeah, I just feel really tired. Or that's the idea I like caught myself on. I just feel really, really tired. Like a really big part of myself just feels very, very tired of everything. And that I think it's kind of ironic in a sense that all of my thinking, all of my like pushing, all of my trying to figure out how to live a better life, how to come alive again or whatever, ironically, that all of those activities, all of those actions are actually a form of self-suppression. Because what is my form of self-expression right now? I am tired. I am tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of everything. I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of doing the things I do. I'm tired of being in a cycle. I'm tired of even being myself, maybe to some extent. I'm just tired. And that is like the true me at this point. And it's kind of ironic that by that is kind of like counterintuitive that I come to this answer. I try to make my life better as a form of resistance against this fatigue, and the answer is to just embrace what I truly want. And what I truly want is to rest because I'm tired, which is very counterintuitive. I don't know. It's just the irony of this is like not lost on me at all. Uh, a bit surreal. I don't know what else is there to say. That's all. Honestly, that's all. That was just the interesting kind of post Adam to the 3 hour talk. I will follow up. And um, another interesting like detail or nuance is initially my thoughts were going like super negative, super like, oh, is this all my life has come down to? Blah blah blah. Is this all we're ever gonna be? Like it went super negative, and I was just I don't know, I kind of just like gave up and just started staring at the wall, right? And as I was staring at it for a few minutes, I just kind of caught myself to I was going through this negative loop, and then I was like, staring at this wall is in its way like kind of fun. This is I don't know if I'm losing my mind or something, but and like in that moment, counterintuitively, I kind of appreciated being alive and being able to experience this moment, which still sounds kind of retarded given the context. I was just fucking sitting on a fucking sofa staring at a wall. And not even staring at a wall, staring at like one specific point without like moving my eyes. You know? And it wasn't like a focused staring, it was like a blank stare. Like not focused in with my eyes, kind of just staring in a certain direction and that's it. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, that's the kind of conclusion. I think um I'm going to embrace my tiredness. If that is like my dominant side, then I have no reason to fight back. I'm just going to be tired and I'm going to let myself rest. From now on, that is my goal, to rest. And I don't really care. I think all of this, oh, I'm so scared of losing my life. I'm so scared of running out of time. Yeah, I mean, it's true, it's a valid concern, but it's not like I'm gonna be able to resolve it by forcing the matter. In the end, it's like time is a limited resource and you're always gonna run out of it. So, um, if I were to apply that mentality, then it's kind of like I don't know if which philosopher, but it's like the man who can't be happy with what he's got will never be happy with anything, or this kind of idea. And it's like that applies to time also, you know? You're never gonna be able to create yourself more time and more potential. It's like a limited resource. And if I'm not able to appreciate life for what it is now, then I'll never be able to. And it doesn't matter where I get as a result. If I won't be able to appreciate it, then my life was lived in vain. So, very counterintuitive, very counterproductive theses are being made here. Um, but yeah, at least I've made the realization. I'm just tired, and I'm. I don't know what it means to be tired. In a sense that I don't know like where this thinking will take me further. Like, does that mean I'm gonna be like, I'm tired, time to return to being normal? Like, that's not gonna happen. Come on. Like, I'm so far disintegrated from the norm that uh, like just engaging with normal people is just like cumbersome. Like they're just so like disgustingly stupid that it's like holy fuck, like it's just like even listening to them just creates conflict because they're it's just like holy fuck. I don't know. I think that's all. Bye bye.